Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to be working on this Nissan Leaf. It's a fully electric vehicle. It's a 19 plate and it has this modern dashboard. Before we start, I just would like to say, if you're not a qualified electric vehicle technician, or if you haven't got access to the manufacturer manual, I do not recommend to carry out this procedure. This procedure will involve working with high voltage systems, and it can be quite dangerous. And there is always a specific procedure to follow on every single manufacturer. So I'm going to take you through some of the steps that we definitely need to do. And then we're going to carry out a few measurements on the battery pack as well. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Right, we're going to start by confirming the customer complaint, which is non-start condition. And if you want is on the dashboard, we can definitely see service EV system, and we're gonna now scan the vehicle and see which DTCs we have present. So we have the P31E7 and P0A6. So these two codes mean that there is a potential voltage leak within the battery pack. So we're just gonna carry on and start the procedure. First thing that we always need to do is make everybody aware that we are working on a vehicle with high voltage systems. So obviously safety first, and then we can go ahead and remove or disconnect the trouble battery and wait for 10 minutes. Now we are inside of the vehicle, more specifically on the back seat, and we need to remove this cover. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our tool and remove the actual cover, and then we have the this metal plate that we also need to remove to get access to our service plug. So we're gonna do that, obviously using the 10 mil sockets, and we get the metal plate out of the way. We can straight away see our service plug. So obviously we will need to remove that plug, but first, obviously, we need to use the safety gloves. Which is very important. Always check your equipment before used, and then with the safety gloves on, there is two tabs that we need to go, or two sections. So we need to press the first tab and then push it up basically, and then press it again, and that way we will be able to release the actual service plug. And obviously, we will need to wait for 10 minutes as well. Now, I always like to leave the actual vehicle key and the service plug where I can see it. This is obviously just personal preference, but and finally, we also need to use the absent voltage test just to make sure that the system is safe to work. So our first reading is going to be on the earth of the battery pack retainer, which is right there. And then the second one, we're just going to call it the high voltage terminal A. And we're just going to record our measurements and just leave the leads for about 1 minute in each terminal, because obviously the voltage will be a little bit unstable. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other terminal. Let's call it the terminal B. As we can see, we do have a different reading here. Check and double check your readings. Make sure that you're getting good contact between the tester leads and obviously the terminal on the high voltage battery pack. It can be a little bit tight, but yeah, it's always good practice to check and double check our readings. So because we had over the limit showing on our meter, I went ahead and selected auto range this time. And obviously I did another measurement on the terminal B, and now we can record our reading and definitely tell us that there is something wrong with the installation of this high voltage battery pack. And that's it, guys. This is the end of the procedure. So we have our readings. We know that there was a voltage leak. So if you get a non-start condition and those two DTCs that we saw on the beginning of the video, so you can carry out this procedure. So this is one way of testing the HV battery pack for voltage leaks. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. It's always very important to the channel. Enjoy your EV vehicle, and remember, if you're gonna carry out this procedure, always check the manufacturer manual. Once again, thanks for watching.